Squash! Squash! No wishes us well, the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The same man is on the attack. Our Christ sure stinks. Show me how plead guilty. April wants good dick. I thought it was squash. Like the beetle wishes us well, the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks. Shark is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. Who wants the dick? I thought it was squashed.
April wants good dick. I thought it was
squashed. Squashed.
I thought it was
squashed. Squashed.
April wants good dick. I thought it was
squashed. Squashed.
Yay! April, where have you gone?
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! It's a holiday! Leave me alone! I haven't gone off the internet! I'm no longer Aaron Emholt's wife! Leave me alone!
Relax. Fucking bitch. And again, from Aaron's mouth, I'm the one who ran her off the internet. The Z-Man. Kind of badge of honor is that? I don't know. Hello, everybody. It is, what are we, 3 days away from Christmas? You got all your shopping done? Huh? Did you wrap your presents? Are you in the Christmas spirit? I am. I'm looking forward to the holiday season. Got Christmas, my birthday, New Year's. It's all there. Any New Year's resolutions? Anybody doing anything? Anybody changing their lives? I'm going to change my life. All my life. Thank you to D7876 for on the ones and twos at the beginning of the show. He's a $100 sponsor, and you too can be a $100 sponsor. Here you go. Here's your perks. You can promote whatever you want. I mean, anything for the most part. Get a free t-shirt and stickers. I mailed some out today. Picked the song at the start of the show. He picked the Foo Fighters. And you get the bragging that you're not poor, which is the most important thing in the world. Especially the holiday season. Right? You can be like, I don't know. You can be like D7876, who's promoting Johnny F. Carson, Cutting Shit Up, his YouTube channel, where he cuts things up. Fish. And he talks shit. Called out Ray DeVito the other day. That was fun. It's always fun calling out Ray.
I'm not into weird shit. I don't want to do weird stuff. No weird stuff today.
I had a text message going back and forth with Brian Landon. I'm also getting an update from one of my sources. Okay, I'll bring that one up when we get on that subject. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's good. I like when the juicy stuff comes in when the show starts. That means we're going to have a good show today. Cool, thank you for that. Where was I? Oh, had a text message back and forth with Brian Landon. Hold Hold on, let me pull it up. I'm going to pull a Kiki and read the text. Is that all right, Brian? I'm pulling a Keanu Thompson and I'm going to read your text. He sent me a text yesterday saying, hey, man, I honestly thought Kevin would do a show for $1,000 and all expenses paid. Maybe you have some insight, but it doesn't appear he will. And I wrote back, I don't think he's doing it. $1,000 is nothing to him at this point. It sucks. Could have been good content and good fun. And he wrote back, yeah, that sucks. It would have been great. Good job confronting Buckman, and Merry Christmas. You as well. Merry Christmas, Brian Landon. Yeah, I don't think the Kevin Brennan thing, the Ray, Kevin, Chad show's happening, unfortunately. I had both venues, Side Splitters and the Funny Stop agreeing to it. But I don't know. Ray got involved and, oh, Ray, just stay out of it. Just say, okay, I'll do it, and let everyone set everything up. It's that simple. So that's not happening. But it was short-lived, and man, oh man, was it short fun. It was short fun. We had a good time pretending that was going to happen. I do. I get excited for that stuff. I want something to happen. I'm like the only guy in the Dabbleverse or the shitverse, the hackverse, that wants things to happen. Like, I want to make things happen. Too many people talking shit and not backing it up. Go ahead and hit that like button while you're here. It's free to do. Tarnished Maiden was promoting it earlier. She's in charge of the like button. If you have any problems with the like button, please talk to Tarnished Maiden. She's in charge of the like and dislike button. Hell, hit the dislike button. Just hit things. Press them. Press. Leave press-on nails. Remember those? Get your nails did, ladies. I will not be in the free chat today at all, so you know how to get a hold of me. That's how we're doing it today. So moderators, if you're in there, I don't care what's going on. Don't report back. I don't need to know. Don't want to know. Don't care. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Tim's Totality. How about you stop having people strike channels? I'm not having people do anything. I'm not putting out an APB. There's a small group of vigilantes out there that are going for justice. It is what it is. Here's the thing. Let's address that right out of the gate. Like, I was texting with Rocco earlier, and I was getting some DMs. It's pretty simple. This is it. I told that loser in Canada, I said, listen, people are coming for your channel. It's happening. They're reporting it all the time because you're just rebroadcasting. There's nothing transformative of rebroadcasting content. And I said it for like a month and a half. And he just got cockier and cockier. And he started leaving the episodes out for free because this is paid content. This is, this is how I make my money. This is what it is. That's why people get memberships. That's why people sign up to memberships to watch on demand and sign up to the Patreon. And he was putting nothing he was just rebroadcasting it. At least OJ or Tukey, they make it transformative. They add commentary and they have fun with it. I mean, there's no creativity in just rebroadcasting. It's like if I uploaded Michael Jackson's Thriller video on my channel and just premiered it with nothing. It's not mine. And I'm using the Thriller video to get views and likes. And the lack of originality is like people have already done all that. You're watching what other people have done and you're just copying it. So my whole thing is make it transformative, make it your own, and there's the problem fixed. Come on camera, add commentary, do things. Because you're essentially just using my shit to get views and subscribers. And it's just that simple. And people are all mad and everything. But at the end of the day, like, it's not like we did it out of the blue. It's not like people were telling you this out of the blue. I mean, we were warning you and you got cocky and you just kept leaving my content out there for free. It's not a smart move. Protect your channel. Like I'm not striking your other shit, your hit pieces on me, because at least there's transformative things going on. You're making things happen. You know, I don't watch it, but I see the thumbnails. You know, don't get lazy. Do something. Make it fun. Make it interesting. Make it your own. I'm not out of line doing that. I'm not. Everyone's trying to think I'm the bad guy on this. I'm not. I mean, I'm just saying, be creative. Come up with your own shit. Do something. You know? Joseph Hamas, thank you very much for the $5. You're very nice. Have you seen the new show on Apple TV starring Tyra West called The Loser in Unit 22? No, I have not seen that. I'm so far behind on shows. I got a to-do list of shows. I'm still watching The Mayor of Kingstown. I'm on season 3. What a great show. Just a dark show, man. Holy shit, the stress and this shocking. I mean, I'm not giving anything away, but I just finished the episode where the guy killed the lady in the back, shot her in the back, killed her, and threw her baby in the dumpster alive. And they find it's just fucking insane. It's insane. But I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen Stranger Things this season. There's so much stuff I got to get caught up on. I'm behind on Landman. There's so many hours in a day. I try to slip one in. I slipped an episode in at the gym today. I try to get them in when I can. So much content out there. Why is anybody watching Dabbleverse shit when there's such good TV out there? I don't get it. But I'll make note of that. Boozmock and Cardiff have nothing without the Z-Man. Sad. That's the thing. He says he's coming for my channel now. And I'm like, that doesn't... You take down my channel, you have nothing. Like, your existence is over. Your content's over. Like, it's over if you take me down from streaming. Like, your whole thing is me. That's it. That's all you have. That's it. Obsessing over what I'm doing and saying and videos I'm putting out and content I'm putting out. So yeah, good luck taking me down. And if you're going to appeal that, like, we're going to have to go to court. And that's it. And no more hiding behind Chad and Boozmock. We're going to find out who you are, and that's what it is. And I don't know if you want to go down that road because you're a coward. Hold on, I got to do something real quick because I promised somebody something. I promised somebody something today, and I'm a man of my word. I promised Brian Clowder to make him a moderator. And God damn it, am I going to make him a moderator or what? Yes, I am. Brian, I know I said I wasn't going to look at the free chat today, but I have to look at the free chat and in order to make you a moderator. So please just write anything. Anything. There he is. I promise Brian Clowder. He's a good dude. Supportive. Wait, how do I do this? Why isn't it not let me do this? Let me do this. Come on. Oh, I know why. Technical error. Hit the like button. Did anybody see me on Hughesy's show this weekend? Boy, was I lit. There's a poll up right now. There's 126 votes that are in right now. Who grifted the most off a dying man? As you know, Pulper Fest was this weekend. And right now, bearing everyone, win by Red Bar at 61%, with Milton Carl tied and Pat just behind them. So yeah, it's unanimous that win by Red Bar use the Pulper thing. We'll get to that. I have a lot to say. Okay, here we go. Bill from Jersey, do you have a problem with this? KK, do you have a problem with this? because Brian Clowder is now a moderator. Just like that. Magic. John Spencer, who's a $100 sponsor. Yes. The constant pile on, with the constant pile on you is really jumping the shark. No pun. These people are constantly gunning for you. That's why I'll always support Z-Man forever. Well, thank you very much. I mean, it's sad. If you see through it, I mean, a lot of people do. Not enough, but it is what it is. Speaking of Johnny Carson, ladies and gentlemen, he just gifted 5 memberships. Holy shit, Johnny Carson. Johnny fucking Carson. Oh, yeah.
Break your fucking face tonight. Give me something to break.
And again, D7876 proudly sponsors John F. Carson's YouTube channel. Go subscribe to John's channel and watch him cut shit up and talk shit about Ray. It's my favorite, 2 favorite things in life: cutting fish and talking shit about Ray. That's all I care about. Shout out to Bubba, who sent a fucking Zell. Who knows where Bubba's at? He's this guy's all over the fucking world. This Bubba is also a $100 sponsor. Speaking of Brian Clowder, he just gifted a membership out of the gate. It's happening. No one can stop us now. Tonight we're on the loose. Oh shit, where do we go? Where do we go? How do we start today's show off? I know where to start. As you know, a lot of these Dabbleverse twats, they're filing police reports, restraining orders. I technically have 3 restraining orders on me, or no, reports. Mersh, Melton in Vegas, and I'm supposed to be getting a cease and desist from Stuttering John this week. So I'm leading in police reports. I've called numerous occasions, 7 times. Deputy Johnson in Polk County, who's handling my case, and he's yet to get back to me. So it's an ongoing investigation. And I keep checking with our dear Sheriff Grady Judd in Polk County and his daily briefings, because I'm waiting for my case to pop up each and every day. And so far, nothing. But here's our daily briefing for today from the sheriff himself, Grady Judge.
Good morning, everyone. It's time for morning briefing. I hope you have your favorite cup of coffee. I have mine.
I don't drink coffee.
And I'm drinking it from Fred's Market Cup. Yep, it's on Hardin
He's constantly promoting other coffee shops. I respect that.
Boulevard. It's a buffet. It has the best food ever. And look at their quote.
Ever.
And Jesus said, "Come and have breakfast."
Yum.
John 21:12.
Aw.
Don't believe it? Look. And if you have breakfast
I believe it.
at Fred's, everybody's happy.
Yum.
Jesus would approve. All right.
I take him as a god man.
There was a scrum in Eagle Lake, actually south of Winter Haven. A scrum, right? I like that word. Doesn't it sound cool?
Sounds really cool.
These guys got into a fight, and here's what happened. Charles Johnson, 45, was in Eagle Lake.
Looks like Aaron Emmel.
And he ran out of beer. And he asked the victim to bring him some more beer. He said, sure. So the victim came, brought him
Bring me some more beer, please.
some more beer. And the next
Was this guy Stuttering John? Bring me some beer.
thing you know, the victim and Johnson were involved in an argument. Johnson grabbed a beer bottle by the neck and chased our victim into the yard. Our victim got his gun from the car and threatened
What's with these guns in Polk County? A lot of guns.
him if he didn't back down.
Don't back down.
Well, apparently he did for a few minutes, so our victim put his gun back. And then the suspect came after the victim again. And
So many bored people in Polk County. They're all bored.
the victim knocked him down, hit him in the face with his fist, gave him a good old fist.
Knuckle sandwich. That's how you handle your problems, with your fist. Not weapons. Knuckle sandwich.
Full of noogies. The suspect dials 911. He's so drunk, he said, I just got hit in the face with a gun. He got hit so hard he thought it was a gun, but it was a guy's fist. So the deputies get there and sort it out. And ultimately charged Charles Johnson with aggravated assault for charging at and trying to hit our victim with a beer bottle that the victim brought to him as a kind gesture because he ran out of beer. Figure that out, will you? He's in jail, no beer, didn't get smacked with a gun, had a bad night.
Merry Christmas.
Have a good day. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, wow. There's an update. I've yet to make the scroll. I'm waiting. Maybe it'll happen on my birthday, which is on Saturday. Maybe I'll get my first sheriff Grady Judge on Saturday for my birthday. That'd be great. That would be great for everybody involved, right? I think so. I think so. Thanks, Crackhead Bob. You're gay. Oh, man. Should we get to him? I mean, there's so much. So much. Look at this rundown I have. I have a rundown. It's very professional. We got Mr. Kill Everything on Carmex. We got the Pulper stuff. John sending cease and desist to me and Kevin Brennan. Starring John thinking he's a better stand-up than Bob Levy. We got Whitney on Ashley Cummings on the Howard Stern show. We got a hype train. We got drunk dials. We got 70 Spider-Man. We got Mersh on Kiki. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go now? I mean, there's so many places we can go right now. Hold on, I'm getting word. Let me take care of something right now in live time, because somebody doesn't listen. Somebody doesn't listen. And he's making the situation much worse. Oh, no. We're doing something live. We're doing something live. Hold on. I have to take care of some business right now, because some people just don't learn their lessons. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Almost done. Almost done. All right. Oh, perfect. Right when the song ends, too. We're going to go a little bit longer today. We're going to go a little bit longer today, guys. Is it worth it, guys? Is it really worth it? I don't know. I don't know. But that should be fun. Looking forward to see how this plays out. So anyways, they had the big Pulper Fest this weekend in Vegas. As you know, the story is John from Win by Two collected over $2,000 to plan this event. And he more or less just pocketed the money and did nothing. Did a really half-ass attempt to throw something together. He contacted a few people, and that was about it. That was about it. And he got a lot of shit because this guy's dying, and it was a dying wish to get everyone together. It was he wanted Melton there. He wanted Carl. He even reached out to me a couple days prior to that. I couldn't make it because I was in Cleveland. I never accepted money from Pulper. He never asked me to do anything except to show up. I told him, if I had some notice, yeah, of course I'll show up. But nothing was planned. Nothing happened. So John from Win by Two decided, listen, instead of just owning it, saying I didn't do shit, he tried to blame it on me. He tried to deflect on others. And he kicked the can up the road, saying, we're going to have it in December now. And everyone's like, okay. And they selected some date. And little did I realize, and what I heard, Pulper actually gave them more money to go to Vegas, according to my sources, that they got more money to go to Vegas this time around. Free vacation. And to my understanding, this was what Pulper said, go enjoy yourself, have a good time. And John went to Vegas, and so did Pat Dixon and Carl. Of course, no content came out of it. These people, they get these paid vacations, and they don't take videos. They don't do anything. They just take the money, and they go to expensive high-end restaurants and eat, blow the money. But they're not trying to put anything together. There's like nothing. They play poker. They gamble the money away, and it's over. And it's also a test to show like how Melton has no friends. So far this year, the only time he's gone out in Vegas was when Hackamania was happening. All those guys come to town. When Moody came to town for their Supers Tip meeting, he went and saw Adam Sandler perform. And that's it. That's it. He has no friends except these people he met on the internet 3 years ago. Carl, Tukey. But the saddest one is John. So John went out there, and to all reports from what I hear, nobody invited him to anything. Nobody tried to include him. Nothing. He never even tried to reach out on behalf of Pulper. Hey, let's just put it aside for a friend that died who gave us a lot of money. let's just, have a good time. Let's send Pulper some videos. Let's do something for Pulper. Instead of John just retreated to his room and did a 3-hour grift session on me. He did a 3-hour grift session on me. And again, I want to remind everyone, I'm the only guy who's invited him anywhere. I invited him to the Tennessee Beer Hall to be a part of that event. And when it fell apart, when the owner's wife canceled it, he turned on me and started using me for content, coming after me. Meanwhile, Melton and Carl and all them, they've never invited this guy anywhere. So he's essentially in Vegas by himself, walking around, and from what I understand, like complaining about how cigarettes were too expensive. Just bitching the whole time how cigarettes were too expensive. And he didn't want to be there. He even said that it was a major inconvenience for him to go there on a free vacation, courtesy of Pulper. My source just texted me, Pulper wasn't there, was in the hospital, and nobody would hang out with John from Win by Two. He was mad it was $20 a pack of cigarettes in the casino, so he took an Uber to get cigarettes. And I don't understand how more people aren't trolling this guy's show, man. This guy, if this was me, I would never hear the end of it. But for some reason, you guys want to give this guy a pass. I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, if it was me, this is courtesy of Stallion 19.
Talk about Pulper. What the is this monologue? What do you want me to talk about Pulper? People, I think, who was this? Numero uno Josh Anyfan? Or unbanned Josh Anyfan? The man is sick. I mean, I what else do you want me to say? He's sick and he's not doing well. I mean, that's what I'm being told. So, I mean, I don't know what else is there you want me to say about this guy. I feel like it's disrespectful to talk ill of the sick and dying. So, look, man. Again, I tried, everything in my power. I mean, Pulper was going, up until really 3 weeks ago, I think he was, if you want me to talk about him, I'll give you this. He was still supposed to come out here up until like 3 weeks ago, and then it was like maybe 2.5, 3 weeks ago now at this point. 2-3 weeks ago, he had reached out and said like his health had taken a turn for the worse. Like he booked a room and everything, and his health has taken a turn for the worse.
Meanwhile, John put together this half-ass video. I mean, it's blurry, and he's basically telling everybody what everyone already knows.
And it probably wasn't going to be looking good, but he still wanted us to go and have a good time. I mean, these are his words. So that's what we're doing. I know. Look, people are like, oh, it's so disingenuous. Pulper's dying in a bed, and you guys are out there powwowing around Las Vegas. Again, if it were up to me, this has all been a hassle, a giant hassle to me. I need people to understand this.
I mean, how does anyone contribute to this guy's show after what he just said there? It's a major hassle to me. This has all been one major hassle. No, John, this is an obligation. You took the money to plan an event. You took a dying man's money, over $2,000 to plan an event, and you couldn't even do that. In fact, you couldn't even put your differences aside for one night with Melton and Carl and everyone else to just do something and maybe get a video of you hanging out and all you guys hanging out. Like we're thinking of you, Pulper. There's Melton, there's Carl. We're all here for you, buddy. Stay strong. You didn't do that. You didn't do anything. You just bitched and moaned and went to Vegas, bitched and moaned about cigarette prices, and went to your room, got drunk to talk about me.
But this is what ultimately, this is what he wanted, and these are his words. So it is what it is, ma'am. It is what it is. Do I feel bad about the whole situation? A little bit, sure. Wish
a little bit. A little bit.
Done. I wish I would have got this done in October.
You did nothing. You did absolutely nothing. You did nothing. You don't even have the balls to email Melton after Pulper requested him. You couldn't even put your differences aside to say, hey, Melton, listen, I know I've talked mad shit on you for a long time, but this Pulper guy gave me over $2,000. You know?
You know, it is what it is. Can't cry over spilled milk, no matter how many times I wish and I could have and I would have. It is what it is. It is what the is. So we're here now, and we'll be celebrating. And we have been celebrating. Or at least I have. I don't know about everyone else. Carl probably has too, to be honest with you. Sorry, I'm pulling up my chat. I don't.
Imagine flying to Vegas trying to own this Pulper thing, and he still couldn't even throw his differences aside and say, hey, Carl, let's all have a drink. Let's cheers one to Pulper. It's that simple. One videotape. Here's the Pulper. Best wishes.
I have a chat handy. Stop bringing up the part of it. Don't remind Pulper how much of a hassle this has been. Well, in fairness, I don't think he's watching. How much did Blade pocket from this dying man? I'm actually in the negatives from this whole trip. Your paid vacation to Vegas is a hassle.
Now, he just lied right there. He says he's actually in the negatives from this trip. He's actually in the negatives of this trip after he's gotten over $2,000, but he's in the negatives. Mm-hmm.
Well, I bet that really comforts.
By the way, John, your show's so funny. It's so good. It's just you bitching the whole time.
A man dying painfully. Yeah, probably does. Big mistake coping to blame. It's his fault. I'm here for you, Jenny. Carl actually has his own money, so yeah, probably is. Look, I offered Carl money, and Carl didn't want to take anything, so Paul Brady told Blade to keep the money. Yeah, and I was given a certain amount of money that I also distributed out amongst the other people.
Name names. Name names. Who? Who did you distribute money to? Why the vagueness? I want all the names. You're not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this. Name the names.
And again, I offered everyone a handsome amount of money. And some people took it. Some people did. I don't feel comfortable enough discussing who took it necessarily, but
I think I think you should. I think you should.
I don't like to really disclose. Hold on, I got to turn the AC thing on. This is really bothering me here. Hold on one second. I think we're back. Yes. All right. Yeah. So look, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty business decisions again.
Yeah, because you're lying. You're full of shit. You're hoping this will go away, much like it did in October. You just want this to go away. But we're not going to forget.
And look, you could say what you want. It is what it is, man, at this point. And I'm here. And, ultimately, I mean, again, it is what it is. It is what it is. So I can't keep dwelling on what should have been, what could have been, what.
I mean, and again, this guy, constantly covers every little thing I do, every little nuance, anything I say it's like, oh, he's lying, this and that. No, you're going to explain yourself. You're going to own this. You're going to come on and say, I fucked up. I took the money from a dying guy. I did nothing. Then I flew out to Vegas and I did nothing. I didn't reach out to anyone. And then I complained the whole time of a free Vegas vacation, like, oh, it's an inconvenience. This is a major inconvenience for me. I don't even want to go. I didn't want to go.
Hadn't been, so take it for what it is. If it's not what you expect, then so be it, man.
You literally went to your hotel room and did 2 hours on me for Pulperfest. Didn't document anything. Nothing. You ran to the videotapes of me going on shows, creating content. Oh, look at Chad on Husey. He's drunk. Oh my God. Look. I didn't go to Pulper Fest because he invited me 3 days prior. In October, I was already going to Cleveland for my alumni game and the Sandler stuff. And I said, if you would have given me more time, if John would have reached out, yeah, I would have made time. But then again, I never took money from Pulper. Pulper never gave me shit. So I don't know, man. Hypocrisy police. Hypocrisy police. Hypocrisy police. This is War Chad, lay off booze mock. What am I doing? I've told him, I've warned him, like, you're literally stealing my content. You're stealing my content and pawning it off into your zone for profit without anything transformative. Just make it transformative. Add commentary, do something instead of just collecting cash off of my shit. I mean, that's just what it is. It's just like if I played Michael Jackson Thriller right now and you guys sent super chats and I'm nowhere to be found, nowhere to be seen. I don't understand how you guys don't understand that. You know, be creative, come up with something, quit copying what other people are doing. You know, he's selling my merch like Melton sold Steel Toes merch. It's just like, come up with your own thing. At least when OJ snipes Stuttering John, he's transformative with it. He's being funny. He's adding commentary. I mean, this is what it is, guys. But you're not going to make money off my shit. Sorry, I'm getting a message from somebody. Oh. That's my bird. Oh my God. So let's keep going and going and going because we have not addressed this yet because the stuttering prick, dragging drama, making drama happen, refusing to say my name, but now he's saying my name, and now we're going to court. So here's John's warning. Here's John's warning.
What Baby Fatso and Pinky have done is contact club owners and harass them. And they're club owners that booked me. Now, what they're doing, though, is to get them to maybe not book me anymore because they don't want Baby Fatso or Pinky to
harass them.
Yeah, to contact them and harass them and write them bad Yelp reviews and everything else. So what I'm telling them, and heed my warning, I'm going to just be very clear, Pinky, and very clear, Baby Fatso. Heed this warning, okay? Don't take this lightly. Don't take this as a veiled threat. There were two numbskulls who took it as a veiled threat. And then I served them with a lawsuit. So let me tell you something. If you continue to harass the comedy clubs that I go to, and I'm even including Vinny Brand, Stress Factory, you are inhibiting them or preventing them from giving me work, which is a legal liability. It's a wrongful act. What you're doing is preventing them from hiring me again. And when I talk,
No, John, you're the one telling comedy club owners not to book people. I'm not doing that. John, that's what you're doing.
to the person that Pinky called and harassed, he don't have me on the calendar all of a sudden. Why? Because now they don't want the harassment. Therefore, it is now adversely affecting my bottom line.
John, a good idea was not bringing club owners onto your show. A good idea is not bringing these club owners on your show to talk trash about another comedian and make up lies. That's the smart thing to do. Leave it, and then there'll be no problems. And Kevin Brennan was coming to your show. He was just coming. He wanted to see the comedy and the genius of Stuttering John, the brilliance, if you will, of Stuttering John. The genius.
Which means I had a long conversation with my Florida attorney today. And don't worry, baby fatso, he is licensed in the great state of Florida.
Oh no, he's in Florida? Fuck! Fuck, he has a Florida attorney.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
He has a Florida attorney. What shall I do? I got so many people coming after me. I can't keep up. So many people are gunning for me. I just might as well shut it all down, right? I might as well just quit. Got police reports of me in Polk County. I got a police report with me in Vegas. You got a Florida attorney. I got cease and desist coming. People gunning for me. I can't keep up.
Which, last I checked, Tampa is a city of the great state of Florida.
What? I like how he always tries to sound intelligent. Last I checked, Tampa's a city in the state of Florida. What? What? Oh, no.
And he is willing to file a lawsuit free of charge to protect my rights.
I can't wait for this lawsuit, John. I made $250 at the Stress Factory. I made $400 in Maslin. Yeah, okay, John. And Dave at the Funny Farm, I worked there years and years, like way before you were even like literally 20 years prior than you even being there. So I was at that club before you. So good luck with that too. Because notice how Dave won't email me back now after a 20-year relationship. Literally, you come to his club and the emails stop. You're in a 6-hour car ride with this Maslin owner. And then he mails me the next day saying never to contact him again, and I'm never working his clubs. After we showed you, he says, I want to get you into my Fort Wayne club. Interesting. Maybe I should get a lawyer.
So, last time I'm going to say it. Watch your ass when you contact clubs that book me and harass them. If the harassment continues...
I don't. Chad, you get under Stuttering John's skin, maybe even more than Shuley. Go no quarterback, dude. Wait, go no quarter, dude. Go no. Thanks for being a member for 6 months. That's all I care about. I love your hat.
I will file a lawsuit against you, baby fatso, and against you, Pinky. And this is not hyperbole. This is not me making a veiled threat. This is a guarantee. I don't mind being involved in 2 lawsuits at a time. I don't care. What I do...
Yeah, because you're always looking for a quick dollar. Comicsgate has you... Wait, Comicsgate has your number. You made a powerful enemy in EBS. I don't know what any of that means. None of that makes sense to me. I don't know anything. Thanks for the threat.
Which I think I have proven to have done, is I stand up for my rights at any expense. So, keep it up. And I guarantee you will both be sued by me. Thank you.
Yeah, why is Pinky even fucking with you anyway? You don't even mess with him. You don't do nothing.
I don't mess with Pinky. I could have struck him on many occasions, and I have not. But now he crossed the line. A, by harassing Vinny Brand and going to the Stress Factory to disrupt my...
You got him banned from there. He never got in the door. There were signs with photos of him and the Tommy Jordan. They weren't allowed in. So what did he do? And last time I checked, Kevin Brennan worked Stress Factory way before you were even a comic. So that's technically Kevin's club, if you want to get technical.
Show.
And again, you invited him. Like you invited me to your house in Cape Coral, John. You got to keep up. You said you weren't going to drive to Tampa to beat me up in a YouTube boxing service, YouTube terms of service box, whatever your thing is. He said, come to Cape Coral. So I did. And you called the police. Then you told Kevin to come to your show, and he did. And you had him banned. So what is it?
Therefore, maybe Vinny might not have me back. And the same goes for the Funny Farm, and the same goes for Crackpots. There is every...
What did I do to the Funny Farm? What did Kevin do to the Funny Farm? Maybe they won't have you back because your act stinks and you don't write new jokes. You're like, oh, you did these jokes last time.
Chance in the world. Because I spoke to one of them, and they said, quite honestly, John, after all this, it might not be in my best interest to have you back.
Yeah, they're thinking, who needs that?
Exactly.
Basically.
Therefore, they are now hurting my bottom line.
So you're going to blame us for not getting work. Okay. Got it. And then you're going to blame me for contacting clubs to work me to see if I can get work. I don't know what's going to happen.
I already had a long conversation with my Florida attorney. He said I may meet with him tonight, and we will draw up the cease and desist for both Baby Fatso and Pinky, and they will be...
Are you going to put Baby Fatso on the cease and desist? That'd be funny.
This week, well...
I can't wait to run into John so he could see Baby Fatso.
This week's almost over, but probably next week they shall get them. Or I'm going to bypass the cease and desist because right now I'm giving them my cease and desist. And I'll go straight to the lawsuit. And that's a fact, Jack. Fucking, if you don't want to believe me, go right ahead. But
okay, I don't want to believe you. I don't want to believe you, John.
Remember, there were two other people going, where's that lawsuit? Come on, come on, when are you going to sue us? What happened? Well, I think we all know what happened. So, Baby Fatso and Pinky, take this under advisement. Knock it off or be sued. Thank you.
Knock what off?
Skull.
It's like, Skull. It's like just fucking with you for...
Dude, John, your comedy club owner friend came after me. Chris Kettling or whatever, he came after me. I didn't do anything. He thought it would be a good idea to go on your show and put me on blast. Which isn't professional at all to do. And then proceed to lie about me. We saw proof chad-zumock sent the strike. I didn't hide it. I told him what was going on in real time. I don't understand. Like, after multiple warnings, like, don't give out my show, like, unless it's transformative and making it your own. And he just sounds dangerous to me. General Mudd, Melton is worse than Stuttering John. Can you believe so many of these dolts follow these idiots? I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. Bill from Jersey, your head moderator, everybody, who's here. I told you. I warned you. So the guy who actually cost you work by getting your gig canceled is trying to sue you for doing it back. I mean, John, when you called the police in Cape Coral, they contacted Cape Cabaret to trespass me. So they fired me because they didn't want police at their fucking venue. So technically, if you cost me work, if anyone has a lawsuit, it's me, John. From my Patreon to my gig in Cape Coral, you're the one fucking me over. You're the one bad-mouthing me to club owners. You're costing me work. I mean, we went through the back and forth with me and the club owner. But I guess we'll get that cease and desist back. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh my goodness. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I know what we're going to do. We're going to hit the like button and then we're going to do this because we haven't done it in a while. I think it's time. Thanks, Bill. Merry Christmas, everybody. Drinky, McDrinkle drink.
McDrinkle drunk, I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. That's what's drinky. McDrinkle drunk, one second, McDrinkle drunk. One time, I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk. Give it up, McDrinkle drunk. That's my name. McDrinkle drunk, I'm drinking McDrinkle drunk.
Oh my goodness, guys. It's the Drunk Dial Hotline. It's back. And boy, oh boy, are you guys calling it over the holidays. And I suggest you put it in your phone and do it. 323-977-9642. 323-977-9642 is your Drunk Dial Hotline. Call it right now. Operators are standing by. Here's Alex Ortiz.
Yo, this is Alex Ortiz calling in once again.
What's
I
up?
just want to say that I know people that are weighing too much into sports, and I live for sports. I'm a big sports guy, but you're not going to catch me betting on it anytime soon. With that being said, I got a friend that recently posted a fantasy football trade on Facebook asking everyone what they thought. Like, in my mind, first off, who cares? The trade isn't even mentioning quality players. So it's like, if we took this bum here and switched him with these two bums here, is it a fair deal? Like, in the grand scheme of things, it's surprising you can't bet on, like, the weather on DraftKings or FanDuel. I mean, I guess if they did, people might be showing up to other people's houses with pitchforks and torches when it rains in Arizona.
What are you talking about?
That's it, man. Mud sharks don't die, we multiply. Peace.
Mud sharks don't die, we multiply. I appreciate you keeping the Drunk Dial Hotline rolling, Alex. But get to the point. Oh, my God. Hey, one of your moderators called. You might know him. His name's Tom Myers.
Zumock. Myers. Saw you were looking for more drunk dials, so I thought I'd go ahead and chime in. Not drunk,
Appreciate
of course. 13
Sober,
years, 11 months and change off the sauce, but I did want to go ahead and do, I hope this isn't premature, but I'm doing a victory lap. What the fuck happened to AC/DC? Did I run him off? Did I run him out of the chat? Did I run him off social media?
I think so.
Did I run him off the internet? My sources are telling me I did. So if he comes back, he comes back. But you know what? In the meantime, I am gloating. AC/DC, I know you're probably listening to this under an assumed name because I made you look like the piece of shit that you are. Come at me, bitch. Enjoying the show as always, Chad. Myers out.
So Tom Myers is claiming he ran AC/DC off the internet. As you know, these two were going back and forth on the Drunk Dial Hotline talking mad shit about each other. And Tom's claiming victory. I don't know if AC/DC's out there in Edison Park. I don't know if he's drinking a pint right now, but you might want to call 323-977-9642. Put this guy in his place. Let's go to the 631.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, Chad. I just got a strange call. Some guy named Chris Kettler.
Oh, no.
I don't even know who he is. He's like hey, if you're going to book Chad, I want to let you know a couple things. You know, you're making a big mistake and blah, 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 Yelp reviews, some bullshit. And I'm like, dude, first of all, I'm drunk, number one. I don't book anybody. I'm not a comic. I don't know anything about that. I'm a guy in my basement, my mother's house. I just watch these people on the podcast. I don't have nothing to do with entertainment. And he goes, oh, I see it here. I got from a reliable source that you were booking him, and this is an ad for a upcoming show. I said, no. That's a thing where, yes, I did. I click something that will notify me when he does his podcast, but that's not booking him for work. Oh, I just want to warn you. I said, dude, I have to go back to drinking. And I just hung up on him.
And you're out. I like that. Yeah, don't contact the comedy club owner. Like, I'm not telling people to do that. Like, I honestly, this Chris Getling, he had his 15 minutes. I'm done with him. We're done. He lied about me. We're moving on. But yeah, there you go. Here's your drunk dial hotline for today. 323. What was it again? Oh, here's the number.
Drinking, McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk. That's what's drinking, McDrickle drunk. One second, McDrickle drunk. One time, I'm drinking, McDrickle drunk. Give it up, McDrickle drunk. That's my name, McDrickle drunk. I'm drinking McDrickle drunk.
Speaking of Mr. Kill Everything, he's going hard in the paint on Carmex right now. Let's go to these two drunks. By all means, I would love Mr. Kill Everything to call the drunk dial hotline, and I would love Carmex to call. But he's going after Carmex hard. We don't really cover Carmex over here because it's boring, but Mr. Kill Everything kind of makes me laugh.
What's new? I enjoy blocking pieces of shit. Do you think
Oh, shut the fuck up, faggot.
for a while? So believe me, people.
People are saying this is fake weed he's smoking.
Believe me when I say this. I actually care about my.
Here comes the performance.
My world. I don't know. As I smoke.
Updating my insurance forms, and I realized, hey, there's still someone on my life insurance.
Mazzy?
And I need to remove.
Mazzy or Ashley?
I need to remove so-and-so from my life insurance. And it's like, jeez. Now, in the future, I should have planned, but whatever.
I'm only here because I have nobody to talk to right now. And
look at these lonely people.
everybody else has that luxury I don't right now. So that's why I'm doing this, to get out of my head.
Yeah, someone said smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
When you get death threats in the email, nobody gives a fuck what you're going through. And the more information you give these people, they will use it against you. They will have fun at your expense.
Oh, no.
Because their life is a goddamn fucking oyster, isn't it? You know?
Oh, no.
This fucking retard is helping get my dick wet. Oh, don't you know I put my penis in the area and I could not come. I hope my woman, my lady, oh geez, I hope they go over there.
They need to do a show together.
Hope she fucks the shit out of him. Yeah, no. If there were ever to be anything between Flish and I, it's like, yeah,
boy, my drunk dial hotline's going off right now.
She's not fucking the shit out of me. I'm fucking the shit out of her. But this retard wouldn't understand it anyways, because he's that woman number 2, and he will never. I'm not trying to sound trashy while saying this, but yeah, this man will never understand the pipe I've laid.
I was just trying to give people a reason why I'm upset, even though there's another reason why I should be upset. And that's plaguing my mind too.
So Mr. Kill Everything's claiming he's banging Felicia now. I mean, who's Clearwater Chet? I mean, what's going on with this Felicia?
I don't know. Fuck. It's like it's just coming every which way. And I'm like, wow.
I love it. I love these two battling. I'm here for it. Don't stop. Get it. Get it. I will. I love it, everybody. Some people are saying I should call Polk County and talk to Sheriff Grady. Is that, you think I should? Grady Judge? I think it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going members only. So if you're in the mood, get a membership, gift a membership. Because it's going to be members only now. We're going to say goodbye to the poor people. It's the holidays. And I've given you all so much content over the weekend. I went on Hughesy's show for free. I went on Clearwater Chad show for free. I gave you guys content. I go, here you go. Here you go, Doom. Here you go, Stallion 19. Here you go. I gave away. I paid it back. I mailed out so many shirts for free. And I asked for nothing in return. It is the holidays. It's beautiful. But we are officially members only in the chat as of right now. So we're members only. So if you got a membership, continue to hang out. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. Hang out with our new moderator, Brian Clowder. We brought him on today. And we're happy about that. We're happy about that decision. We got a good group of moderators. We got KK. We got Tom Myers. We got Bill from Jersey. We got Jessica Flatcat. We got Michaela. And you will be added to the moderators group chat. Crumb Bum. Speaking of moderators, he's right here in your face. Well, wishing everyone happy holidays. Fernum, Vinny Cash, Jeff Closer. Where's Jeff Closer been? It's hard keeping up with everybody, isn't it? All right, let's call Sheriff Judd. Wish him a happy holiday. He's kind of a celebrity. I'm kind of nervous. I'm a big fan of his work. He's very good on those dailies. I like getting updated on what's going on. He lets people know what's going on, and I appreciate it. I want to be in the know. I want to be in the know. And of course, it's not working. Talk amongst yourselves, everybody, until we figure out what the fuck is going on with this. It never works. It never works. But what else are you going to do? Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Here we go.
Thank you for calling.
Oh, okay. I had the volume down. That's why it wasn't working. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Sorry.
Thank you for calling the Polk County Sheriff's Office. For quality assurance, this call is being
reviewed.
Well, we appreciate your patience while briefly on hold here at the Polk County Sheriff's Office. And we're talking to Sheriff Grady Judd.
Polk County Sheriff's Office. This is Sharon. How may I direct your call?
Hi, Sherry. You're on a recorded line. Is Coach Grady, or Coach Grady, is Sheriff Grady in? Or do you have a voicemail?
He doesn't have voicemail, but I'll put you through to his office. One moment.
That'd be awesome. I want to tell him I'm a fan. There's nothing illegal about that, right?
Thank
Good afternoon, Sheriff Judd's office. This is Becky.
Yeah, hi, Becky. My name's chad-zumock. I'm a Tampa resident, and I just wanted to, I don't know if you can relay a message to Sheriff Judd, but I'm a huge fan of his videos, and he keeps me informed each and every day, and I'm willing to work with Polk County on anything if you guys need any help. I just want to offer my services and thank him very much for the daily videos.
Yeah, I can definitely pass that on for you, sir.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no worries.
And again, I'm a big fan. Just let him know that.
I will.
Awesome. Well, you have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holiday and Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
I love you guys.
Thanks
See ya.
again for calling.
Absolutely.
All right.
See?
Bye.
It's about the Christmas spirit. Now, he's going to be in a pickle because he ever comes across that case on his desk from Mersh. He's going to like, well, he did wish me happy holidays and he loves my work. I don't know. And I meant it. I love his work. I'm a big fan. Keeps me informed. This is funny. This is courtesy of Shitterson's YouTube. He put this together of John from this weekend. I guess he's at his mom's house. Kids know where to be found. But it's pretty simple. It's John Paranoid. Very transformative.
Christmas gone. So now, and then you say, the shit you told me was all bullshit, but he stayed there the whole time. He stayed there. He stayed there. He will go, came back. I look forward with the dude.
He keeps looking out the window.
Watch how they react to fact check. That is.
Does anybody know if that's an actual ongoing thing of the Kate Meany revenge porn? Is that why he keeps looking out the window? Because there's possibly a warrant out for John's arrest. Can anybody confirm or deny that?
Fact check.
Because he keeps looking out this window.
They'll be kissing my ass. Anyway. Coward. For him and his
Shitterson.
Okay, I did fumble.
And then we could call out the hypocrite that he is. Big.
That's getting funnier.
The big pussy boy. John doesn't know anything about right.
I thought you were going to stop saying pussy boy. I thought that was offensive, John. I thought you were going to stop saying pussy boy.
Listen, he just got. Now, I asked the wonderful time that Heeks did. Now,
Skull.
Oh, talk about
shit for that.
See, pretty nice out
This is
there.
hilarious.
No snow today. Fact. For fiver, I don't do it for twos. Percent projected to win, but you never know. It's waiting for my mother, who I hope gets here soon.
Oh, and Past. Thank you, Past.
Downtown, do what? Not
How
for
high
me.
is this guy?
I could always create content.
They want the money.
Other fucking people. I'm not.
I got into John's orbit. Hey, it's me.
Come on, Mom. Mom! You know, I'm not answering the phone. Panero. So we'll see what happens.
That was courtesy of Shitterson. I thought it was very funny that he put together that that mashup of John being paranoid, looking out the window. Very, very funny stuff. Good stuff, Shitterson. We are members only in the chat today, so if you want to jump in, get yourself a membership, gift a membership. That's how we're doing it. How many we away from emojis? 61 memberships away from emojis. What a lovely Christmas gift that would be if I could provide new emojis for the chat, right? Just giving back. Where do you guys want to go here? We got Whitney talking about Ashley Cummings on the Stern Show. That might be a nice change of pace. If you follow Ashley Cummings on social media, it's full on war. It's full on war. Oh, I didn't see that. Hi, guys. That's all for now. I didn't read that, Fernum. I apologize. I don't know how that just skipped me. Snagglepuss official. Ray Liotta was less paranoid at the end of Goodfellas. I know, when he was stirring the sauce, looking for helicopters. John's running from something. I don't know what that is, but it's not good. It is not good. This was interesting. Because if you follow Ashley on Twitter, and we do, I follow her. My old friend Ashley. I could say my old friend Whitney at this point. Why can't we all just be friends? Her and Whitney, they just can't figure it out. And it's the holiday season. You don't want to see sisters fight. You don't want to see sisters fight on Christmas. In fact, I don't want to fight with anybody on Christmas. I really don't. Follow Ashley Cummings on Twitter. Cringe, lying to the world about literally everything and continue to try to steal and attack your sister. Your credibility is non-existent. Your treatments of our parents and myself, I never thought I would care in the world of pain you committed. Oops, I thought about my sister would die or my lies would work. So somebody's blocked there. Dear Whitney and Associates, I will not back down. You're enabling a drug-addicted woman who enjoys ruining people's lives, harassing. And the more I'm holding my tongue about hashtag MGO, I don't know what that means, you are also a part of this. Trying to get me kicked out of my home that I pay rent for? All I can say, I want to find out, is I'm proud of myself. Whitney, your ship is sinking. I'm the truth. And I hold the sword. Godspeed. Sensitive cons. Photos of her and Whitney. I mean, what's going on with these two? She's done during better times.
You're looking at Warren Flash.
I don't know. I'm here for it. I follow Whitney. I follow Ashley, but I don't understand. I mean, why these two can't get along. I don't get it. PL, thanks for the $5, buddy. Thanks for participating in the program today with your super chat. StreamYard has been fucking really funky as of late. I tried to go live after the show I did on Sunday, and I just couldn't get it together. I apologize sincerely. Hey, Z-Man, happy last day of Hanukkah. Hashtag. Yes, to all my Jewish friends, happy Hanukkah. This is your day. To all the good Jews. I love Jewish people. I really do. They're fun. In fact, 3 Jewish people are my heroes, the Beastie Boys. Be sure to be inside by sundown, please. Where do you stand on this Hackamania nonsense? Do you accept the terms? Yes. I said on Sunday on the Cardiff show, I put it out there on the very last day. Melton needed a response, which I believe was the 9th, Tuesday. I sent him an email and I posted it on the Twitter that I accepted all of his terms, even his one night. Because somebody said they were going to go ahead and get me the other night. I said, okay, I'll do that. But it's out there. I never heard back, so I don't think it's happening. That's my personal belief. Melton never got back to me. And Mersh, you know what Mersh is doing. He's out there trying to grift. Trying to find the response. Here it is. Let me pull it up just in case you don't believe me. There it is. This was from, what day did I send this? I posted this on the 8th, December 8th. This is the Patrick Melton. I agree to your terms for Hackamania in Las Vegas, April 10th through 12th. $200 per diem for both days, April 10th and 11th. $500 paid for 20-minute performance against Mersch on Friday, April 10th, 2026. Hotel stay provided by your company. Flight paid for, round trip paid for by your company. And I even put this in small writing. I'm waiving the contract. I'm waiving the contract that would be provided by you. I'm also waiving you admitting that you lied about me harassing your family members by phone, knocking on your uncle's house that apparently lives in Cleveland, and showing proof that you filed a police report on me for emailing you excessively. I'll also stop calling you a pedophile on social media to show good faith. I do mean that. I haven't said that about him since. This will be exciting for everyone involved if you confirm this publicly. However, if you deny this agreement to your terms, which you said publicly, this is on you. So there it is. It's out there. He has the email. And again, I have not heard back, so it looks like it's not happening. But what else am I supposed to do? I don't know. I did everything I had to do. Everything I had to do. But let's get back to this Whitney Ashley thing, because this thing's been going on for a long, long time. And I feel weirdly connected to all of it. And I'll tell you why. Because I started with Whitney as an open micer. We were friends. We would go to open mics together. And she was very determined as a comedian. I will give that to Whitney Cummings. Her work ethic was undeniable. She was constantly writing, getting on stage. You could see there was a determination in her that I did not have. In fact, I felt very lazy compared to her. There were days where she would say, okay, we're going to meet up at 4. I'm like, oh, she's like, come on. And then over the years, Whitney got famous. She got popular. I remember she got Carson Daly, and then she got on Comedy Central. And next thing you know, she had her own sitcom. And then I just slowly lost touch with her, and that was that. And then around COVID, Ashley Cummings came into my life. And I had heard about Ashley from back in the day because Whitney said she had a sister. And then we brought her on MLC because at the time their relationship was very tumultuous, which was the same as Kevin Brennan and Neil Brennan. They had a similar relationship. Famous siblings that don't get along. So we brought on Ashley, and it was pretty good, and it became a thing. Then I've had my ups, my downs with Ash, but we're on the up. I'm Team Ashley Cummings. I find her very funny. But this is from Whitney. Whitney was on Howard Stern back in 2011. 2012. At this time, I was in Cleveland on the radio. And we had not spoken in a long time, probably a couple years. Probably last time I spoke to Whitney Cummings personally, it was probably like 2007, 2008. This was interesting on the Stern Show back when it was kind of good still.
Read the blogs. I had some family drama. Like I just wasn't thinking about it.
What was the family drama?
My mom had a stroke, and my sister I had to put in rehab.
You put your sister in rehab?
Yes.
Is your sister as hot as you?
She's very, very hot. Yes.
Right.
She's me, but blonde with bigger lips.
And is she all right now?
She's all right now.
What happened? Was she
Whitney
drunk?
looked pretty good back then.
Has been like she's 30 now. It was like a 15-year thing that
Whitney looked pretty good back in the day. So did Ashley.
I had to get out of her life, like 6 or 8 years ago because it was so bad. And I sort of from afar knew something was really wrong. I didn't realize the drug abuse and alcoholism was as bad as it was. But my mom had a stroke. And then so that's the first time I had seen her in like 4 or 5 years.
Your sister.
Yes. And I was like, oh, she's just like crazy and obnoxious and whatever. And then a friend of hers sent me an email. This angel of a girl sent me an email saying your sister's taking 10 Xanax a day, 3 bottles of wine a day. All the stuff that's happening.
So all of this was happening while the show.
So she's airing Ashley's business out, whether it's true or not. I don't know.
was started. So this is the greatest time of your life and the worst. Your mom has a stroke. Is your mom okay now, or she?
She is. I moved her out to LA. She can't use her whole left side, but things are going.
Can she speak?
She can speak.
Yeah,
yes.
that's good.
So we're lucky.
Is she depressed that this happened to
She's
her?
on antidepressants,
Right.
and she says she's felt the best she's ever felt, but she was an alcoholic too. So I think now that she's sober, things are just better. Her life is better.
And did you step in with your sister because your mom could no longer watch over her, and that's when you got involved?
I don't think anyone could. No one in my family has money, and no one would have handled it correctly. My thing is, if it was going to be handled, it would have been handled by now, because she's 30 years old and no one handled it. So I got an interventionist.
Wow.
Went down there, did the whole thing, drugged her up, put her on a plane.
And was that hard for you in the sense that you were so busy working on the show? I know you're a perfectionist. You wanted to get the show right. You're working on writing 2 shows.
Yeah.
Well, and all of a sudden you have to stop all of that, pick up, get on a plane. And like I'm sure NBC said to you.
Yelling.
Tom Myers says, I listened to Ashley smack talk me on Clowntown a few weeks ago. She sounds like she's on something.
At drug dealers, I was like Liam Neeson in Taken.
Right.
I was yelling at drug dealers. I was like, I will find you. I will kill you. Like yelling.
Ooh, it's getting hot
Because she was surrounded by people
By
who were...
drug dealers and assholes who wouldn't let me get to her.
And when you,
So I
how
had
did
to
you finally
ambush her.
get her?
I had one of her friends. I said, why don't you come out and visit me in LA?
Right.
And she's always wanted to have a relationship with me. And she's like, okay, great. So the
Great.
friend, I coordinated with her friend who was going to go pick her up to take her to the airport to come see me.
Yeah.
But then I was in Miami and we intercepted her like at the interventionist's office in between.
And
like,
when your
ambushed
sister
her.
sees you for the first time in 4 years, does she break down crying?
Oh, but she was on so many drugs that she kind of was like, I think it was an out-of-body experience. And when you're a drug addict, when you see a...
Jesus, Whitney. Holy shit. When you're a drug addict, now she's calling you a drug addict. I mean, what is going on? Ashley's on Twitter saying you're the drug addict. Man, these sisters, they just love throwing each other under the bus, huh? I'm here for it.
threat to your addiction.
Hey, Whitney, give her the horse back. Give the horse back. Do it for Christmas. In fact, that's all I want for my birthday, Whitney, is give Ashley her horse back on my birthday. That's all I want for my birthday is you give the fucking horse back.
You just run. How do I get out of here? How do I run? So her mind was just, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? And save my addiction.
Right.
And I think it was just kind of an out-of-body experience. I helped it happen so fast. I had a plane leaving an hour later, went and packed her
Because
stuff.
you have to volunteer. That person has to voluntarily go to rehab.
Well, yes, but the good news is they're usually on so many drugs that you can you
can get them in there.
Sort of supersede that.
So with the intervention.
Michaela says something in the chat that's, what does Ashley want from Whitney? I don't know. It's not really clear. I think she wants the horse. I know that. At one point, she wanted her father's watch, then wanted money. I don't know. It's very, very confusing. Confusing.
Has said was let her take as much Xanax as she wants so that she's,
Was she angry at first? I'm curious.
I've never had Xanax before. Am I missing out? Do I need to try Xanax? I'm a bit of a square, according to Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid. How do you even get Xanax?
It's about intervention. Was she
Yes.
angry at first, like saying,
I need a Xanax dealer. I'm sure there's somebody in the shitverse that deals Xanax, right?
the fuck are you? You haven't been in my life. You,
Yes.
you know, like she started.
was very again, she went into survival mode. If I know I'm act angry, they're just going to think I'm worse. So she tried to act very calm. She's like, I really don't think this is for me. But she was in her addiction. She was so
Right.
jacked up. I was reading all these letters that her friends had sent, and I read my own letter.
Now she's saying you're the addict, Whitney. You guys. You can't be saying someone's a drug addict when you're the drug addict. I can't keep up.
It was really probably the most emotional thing that's ever happened.
What do you think kept
It's
you from becoming an addict
emotional.
and your sister falling into that? Because your mom, you say, was an addict.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, your sister falls into it, which is usually what happens. Why do you think you were spared?
Because it's always DNA. It's like, DNA loads the gun, environment pulls the trigger. Her and I have the same DNA, same environment.
Right.
And it's weird because I went to a trauma specialist recently because through this I've identified as a child
Trauma specialist.
alcoholic,
Right.
which is once you identify as that, my whole life changed.
I identify as they, them.
It made me realize why I have such bad insomnia, why I have such trouble trusting people, why I'm always.
I have tough time sleeping too. Does it help you sleep? Drinking and Xanax don't mix, Chad. Can't take it. I'm not drinking. I drank on Saturday, and that's it. We're good. My neighbors had people over, so we had a good time, and so I'll just go strictly Xanax. Does it help you sleep? Kayla says, don't fuck with Xanax. Does anybody have any like recommendations on what helps you sleep? And don't say melatonin. I like what I've been taking magnesium. I got these gummies that I got from Sprouts. I got this sleep aid liquid form, but I'm having a tough time sleeping.
Walking on eggshells around people. It really, all of my personality
KK says
defects,
sex.
Right.
I realized were all connected.
You never realized that before. You were getting denied.
Lots of sex.
Life. I just thought I'm fucked up. I'm this. Everyone's got this. But it's also, I really learned about it because in creating and doing a sitcom, all the personality defects you have as a child
Whitney, starring Chris D'Elia. You guys remember that sitcom?
of an alcoholic are the worst possible match for running.
They hate each other now. When Chris D'Elia got in his trouble, Whitney threw him under the bus.
And doing a sitcom where you have to confront people, you have to trust people, you have to do all these.
You don't trust Chris D'Elia anymore.
Or things that you do poorly.
To put all of my things.
It's crazy that I know these people. Like, legit know them. Like I've been to their house.
That I do poorly, I have to do in a very, very high stakes situation.
So when you're down there with your sister and you're doing all this, you have the pressure in the back of your mind. I got to get back, write the sitcom, and launch these 2 shows.
Which, by the way, when these reviews are coming out, I'm just like, I don't fucking care. Like,
You
my
do care.
sister's dying. Well, yes, at least I had this enormous life.
At least she didn't go on one of the biggest radio shows of all time and aired out her dirty laundry, Whitney. I mean, at least she didn't just throw her to the wolves. So now every time someone sees Ashley, they know this interview.
Were you close with your sister growing up?
I was inseparable.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, isn't it so sad? The drugs cause you two to not even see each other for 4 years.
8.
This was 2012. It's now 2025, and they're still dealing with this. Now Whitney's on the drugs. Ashley saying Whitney needs the intervention. I think we all need an intervention.
And now she's out of rehab?
Now she's, well, she came.
Yes,
put
I
her
just
in,
picked my
Then
nose.
she left. She's very sneaky.
Right.
Then she left, and then things got worse because it's very common that when you leave rehab,
You fall off the wagon.
You fall off the wagon, but you go harder. So she
Right.
had never done heroin, and she started
Hard
doing
in the
heroin.
paint, like Win by
And was
2.
just going, and she's a go-getter.
That's how uncreative John from Win by 2 is. He literally lifted the name Win by 2 in the paint. He took it from Andrew Schultz podcast, which is what was his basketball reference? What was the name of his podcast? Andrew Schultz. Flagrant. Like flagrant foul. So he's like, oh, I'll be like Win by 2. Hard in the paint. And then it'll look just like Red Bar Show. And I'll just copy Melton's takes.
And she really
knows
does.
how to
She knows
succeed with
how
her
to do it.
drugs.
She's like very type A with her.
Did you want to just say,
If I was Ashley, I'd be pissed that my sister's on Stern talking all this about me.
oh, you know what? I'm just out of this. I can't help her. I mean, what keeps you coming back and helping?
Well, I learned, this is going to sound a little sad, I learned what love is through her.
I want to know what love is. And I want you to show me.
You know,
I thought you learned that through me.
that is true. That's
Right.
more lust, Howard.
Right.
But so she went back, and I was like, okay, you let me know when you're ready to go back to rehab. I'm there. I'll do just you let me know. And she was calling, and the problem is and I've learned so much about addiction is that you actually just your frontal lobe is so fucked. You cannot make good decisions. So it's like it's not someone saying I don't want to go to rehab. Fuck you. They don't know. It's just the brain protecting the addiction.
She got out of rehab. She left,
bolted.
got on heroin, which she had never done
Which
before.
she had never done before. Which doing heroin on your own for the first time is so dangerous. You don't know how much you're doing.
Why do you think she?
Now, does Ashley deny this? I think she denies doing heroin.
got out of rehab and then went right to heroin? Was she so freaked out from rehab?
Well, in rehab, this is very common that when you go to rehab for something like Xanax or alcohol, that when you go
Whitney really knows how to run the room. She makes eye contact. She's a showman for sure.
in, rehab is like porn for drugs. You hear how great all these drugs are. People are like, I left my kids, I left my wife for heroin.
Right,
and you're
you
like,
hear how
"Ooh,
great
I
heroin
gotta
is."
try heroin.
I've never done heroin either. I want to try it. Bucket list. I have a whole bucket. I want to try heroin, Xanax. Maybe I'll do it this weekend for my birthday.
That shit sounds amazing.
Does she have a career at all?
She was a big yoga teacher in
Right.
Miami, and then so I got her back out here.
She still is.
In the nick of time, I basically
She was
got
doing
on the phone
dabble
with this,
versus
drug
yoga a
dealer
minute
that
ago.
She was
Right.
dealing with, and I went taken.
You got on the phone with a drug dealer.
with the drug dealer who she was with, and I was like, let me fucking tell you something. And I told him, I was like,
What
I
are you
will-
threatening him with?
I was like, first of all, it was just more like, you call yourself a fucking man. Like,
Whoa!
I just, like destroyed his manhood.
You roasted him.
And I roasted him.
You did a roast.
It was pretty funny.
Tell me some of your
I
material.
should save some of those jokes actually.
Bring
for
it
the
in,
next
bring it in
roast.
next
They're
time.
pretty good.
Whoa!
Still got it.
Right.
And so I was like going on, and then I was just like, look, here's the deal. Just totally like I was like,
Hold on. Something came across my. I got to address this, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Dan G, $100. What the fuck? Oh yeah. Merry Christmas, Chad. I'm going to be traveling over the holidays, so I don't know if I'll be around and wanted you to have this. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great holiday, and I'll see you in the new year. Well, thank you very much, Dan G. That's a great, very nice of you. You're now a $100 sponsor, whether you like it or not. If you want to promote something, you can, along with the other $100 sponsors. Like D7876, Vinny Cash, Ken Mosca, John Spencer, Steris Video, Nick Swartzen, Sam Tripley, Jason Craig, Jason Robinson. You guys are all the $100 sponsors. And now Dan G. Thank you very much. It's very nice of you. Very generous. We hit the goal. Steel Toe's watching. Aaron's watching. They're all watching, everybody. Thank you very much, Dan. You're also, because you've gifted so many memberships the month of December, you're in the membership mafia. There you are. Dan G. 2079, Dan from Nice Podcast, Stupid, Bill from Jersey, KK, Bubba, John Spencer, and Maud Levy. Thank you very, very much for your generosity and supporting the channel. Again, I couldn't do this without you. I could not do this without you. That's a fact check. Z-Man is on the attack. Am I going to play it? I am on the attack. I ain't fucking around.
The Seaman is on the attack!
I might redo my opening with Gummy Chainsaw at the first of the year. Z-Man's on the attack. Can't wait to see you and Mersh, the Pineapple, Kevin Brennan, John Melendez, and the regular creeps at Hackamania 3, Mud Shart. I want to be holding your breath. I guarantee at least 3 of these people won't be there. You remember when John was always saying he was going to DabbleCon? And again, Melton never responded, so we'll see. That's 4 or 5 months away?
Seeing the speech of Liam Neeson in Taken,
Right.
I was like, I have a very specific set of skills. I will find you and I will kill you. I was very calm about it, and I was like, look, I will make time to ruin your life. For the first time in my life, I have money.
Right.
I can afford
To go after you.
To go after you, and
Right.
I absolutely will. And so he got mobilized. He got her. I flew her out with him because I was like, you make sure she gets on that plane. She gets to L.A., gets to the rehab, wonderful rehab in LA, immediately gets taken to the emergency room with pneumonia, gangrene, and
It's hot.
Gangrene?
Yeah,
From what is that
gangrene
from?
from heroin,
Wow.
dirty needles, and there
I don't even know how to get heroin. Like, I honestly, this is how sheltered, I don't know what my situation is, but I wouldn't even know how to get heroin. Like, how do you get it? Who do you talk to? Does anybody have Granny's number? Just kidding. Joking. Calm down.
like she should have died. No
But
question.
she made it.
She made it. And
Back into rehab.
back into rehab.
We're going into overtime because of Dan G dropping 100 just to stick it to everybody. Thank you, Dan G. Happy holidays. Be safe out there.
She's been there about 4 months now, and she's doing amazing.
Does she wear stockings or is she?
Well, that's a whole family thing. You would like her much more than me, Howard.
She doesn't wear stockings.
She doesn't wear underwear. She's a heathen.
She sounds like a lot of fun.
I was gonna say,
You
when
could learn from her.
When you've been a drug addict for 15 years, you don't wear underwear. You don't wear bras. She doesn't wear shoes. I'm like, honey, you're not on drugs anymore. You can feel.
You're literally throwing Ashley under the table. You're just throwing her, literally throwing her to the wolves on this show.
Isn't it funny though? Your sister, who is probably a health freak with yoga and all this, a yoga instructor, to all of a sudden go that route. It's a whole different thing, right?
You know, but it's
never an all of a sudden thing.
Do you think that some of it is that you're so successful?
Miss New York says no drugs, Chad. I've never done them, Miss New York. I've never done it. Dan G says, hey, thanks, Michaela. Quick question. I just got here late. Is Whitney talking about her sister Ashley? Yes. She's throwing Ashley under the bus. This was from 2012 because they're going back at it again on Twitter. They're going back and forth. Now Ashley's saying Whitney's the drug addict who needs help. Back then, she was saying Ashley was the drug addict.
Successful now, and that your TV shows are on, and
I
all
think
of
all
that.
those things are just what the universe, whatever it is. Now I've started to be like
Universe
a God
provides,
thing
Whitney.
I got all that so I could afford all this. If this
Right.
had happened a year ago, I wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Now you got that two broke girls
What does
money.
it cost to get really good treatment for somebody, a family member?
For the
who's-
first couple weeks, usually 40 to 60 grand. For the first couple months.
for the first couple of months, 40 to 60.
It's a lot of money.
A month
$1,000
or
a
just
month.
that's
First
A
30
month.
days.
A
First 30
lot of
days.
money.
That's why so many people can't get help. 40
So
to
many people can't get help.
60,000 a month.
It's insane, but when you think about, at least the way I think about it is,
Dan says, wow, what a piece of shit to do that to your sister. Whitney stinks. And this is back when Stern was really popular still. So this was a big thing. But yeah, this is really shitty to just air Ashley's dirty laundry on one of the biggest shows ever.
it's the price of her life.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, Ashley's going on Clown Town to talk shit about Whitney, so no one's watching that.
It's not just
No
like some
disrespect,
brat in Beverly Hills
Clown
who's
Town.
15 and drinking. Like, it's a lot for that.
Did she thank you, or do you think she's pissed off at you?
She was definitely pissed off until she detoxed and whatever, because you just, when you're an addict,
Wait till after she sees this interview.
you're just the narcissistic, but she's so great and I'm obsessed with
And so few of us understand addiction, because you want to say to these people, you could have a great life. You're beautiful. You have yoga. You have this. And you can't understand
There's
it, right?
no logic.
There's no logic to it.
All it is every day, your inner monologue. The way the brain is designed, because addiction, the people that have addiction have less dopamine receptors, so
Right.
they can't receive dopamine the same way we can.
Right.
You know, like a sex addict, you have sex once and you're like, okay, I'm good. Sex addict can't get enough dopamine and has to keep doing it, keep doing it.
That's true.
You have that guy killed who was dealing her the drugs?
I did not have him killed.
Is he out of her life?
He's out of her life.
Right.
He knows not to fuck with us. I put him
His name's Dave Sarah.
on a plane. He went right back.
Oh, he
You know,
actually came
he
out there,
came
too.
on the plane.
Oh. He came on the plane.
Because she was so bad, he had to keep giving her drugs on the plane,
Wow.
so she didn't have a seizure.
I've been there before.
My first instinct was get her on a plane. She'll come out to LA. I'll be like, surprise, we're going to rehab. And the interventionists were like, no. If she says no or runs, she'll have a seizure and die.
I said, no. Like, that's what happened to Amy Winehouse.
So it was
Detox.
that gave me a little perspective during all the negativity and the
Yeah, is
and the
Whitney a
press
doctor?
stuff, you know,
Dr.
but
Cummings.
It was weird. The way I found out that the show was getting negative critical feedback was I hadn't been out, been working like crazy, and I went
Two
to
broke girls.
read the.
Anyways, that was from 2012. I found it interesting that we're in 2025 and those two are still going at it, except the tables have turned. Now Whitney's the drug addict. Follow Ashley on Twitter. It's always fun. You never know what's going to happen. But all I have to say to you, Whitney, and I mean this, give her the fucking horse back. DNG says, Chad, you should call Ashley for a comment. Let's see. Let's see if she answers. I'll do that. I don't know if she does podcasts free of charge anymore, but she doesn't have to be on long. I said no.
Hey, Chad, I do not want to be on air if you're calling me on live.
I am. I won't keep you on air then. I'll respect that.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, there goes that. Come on, it's content, Ash. I had your back. Just wanted to ask you about Whitney and what's going on. Because we just watched that interview from 2012 and she was throwing you under the bus. And it seems like everything's reversed. I'm just trying to make something out of this. I want to find out what's going on. I'm Team Ashley, just for the record. If she's watching, I'm Team Ashley 100%, without a doubt. I feel like Whitney's lost her mind. And that's not just from Ashley. I mean, I've heard from other comics. I'm not going to name names. But they're saying Whitney has gone off the deep end. But I just saw really hypocritical. She's saying all this stuff about drugs with you, and meanwhile, she seems to be the one on drugs. So I'm with you, for the record. I just wanted to get the thing. But I tried, Dan. I tried to get the scoop. I was shot down. I respected her. It's the holidays. I'm not going to push. Uh-oh, I got a text. Yo, give me heads up. I got you. Sorry. I was playing with my dog. I can call back. I see you're watching Stern. Yeah, I had questions. I'll wait till the show's over. Okay, I'll wait till the show's over to call. I see you're watching Stern, watching it now. Yeah, that was the thing. We were watching it because I follow you on Twitter, as we all do, and we see the back and forth. And all this stuff back in 2012 that Whitney was throwing you under the bus with seems to be role reversal. I don't know. It just seems very odd, especially around the holidays. You know? But yeah, we're all Team Ashley over here. So there's no motives, I promise you. It's clear that Whitney has some serious issues that needs to be dealt with, but I found it very hypocritical. She was saying this stuff about you when she was at the height of her fame, and at the time when Stern was like on the back end, but still really big, a really big platform. Kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Although Tom Myers, on the other hand, doesn't see it that way. But she did give you a compliment. She said you were a smoke show. I've seen photos of Ashley back in the day. She was killing it. She's calling back, but I'm on the show. Well, she knows I'm on the show. Wait, hold on. Can you hear me? Wait, can you hear me?
Hello, Chad.
You're on the program. I'm not trying to like throw you under the bus or anything.
I know. I'm just saying I texted you as much. Give me a heads up
Yeah.
if you're going to call me and be live. I would appreciate that.
I agree.
I see you're
I agree.
covering. Okay.
You're completely.
I see that you're covering. Sorry?
You're completely
Go
in the
ahead.
right with that. I should have gave you heads up. I was just thinking out loud. Dan G in the chat said, call Ashley to get her point of view. So I said, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah. I don't know who Dan G is, but thanks. Yeah. And then, Chad, I consider us to be on amicable terms. So you're always welcome to say, yo, Ash, you want to jump on this show? Or I'm covering this. It's going to be live. But when I get the call, like I'm literally like throwing balls for my dog.
Right.
And you call me, I'm like, what's going on?
I get it.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? Happy holidays.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well too. We were just kind of covering it because somebody sent me that video from 2012 of Stern, and I just left a bad taste in my mouth. Like she was like throwing you under the bus, and at the time, it like, you know, I don't know what's true and what's not. Obviously, you know, Whitney's made things up along the way, but now, it's what, I don't know how many years later, 2025, like, it seems like she's the one with substance abuse problems and going.
Well, I think it's very interesting how many times Howard in that clip says, "What drugs are you on, Whitney? List the drugs that you're on." And she's like, "Oh, I'm on Xanax. I drink wine. I take Ativan. I take Xanax. She's just like going on. Meanwhile, Tal is also saying, and also Chad, you and I have talked about this in the past. I only heard the audio of this in like 2013.
Right.
And I never saw the video of it until 3 or 4 days ago. She says I have gangrene from shooting heroin and I don't wear underwear.
Yeah, what the hell is that about?
But it's all absurd. And also, if you notice, she keeps circling around to why her shows got canceled and blaming my mom and myself for things that don't get shows canceled, you know?
Yeah, like how were you and your mom going to get like her sitcoms canceled on network TV? Like, do you know like the head of the network?
Like she wasn't there. I mean, she literally demanded that I give up my yoga studio and go to a quote unquote rehab.
The one in Miami?
Rehab. The first one, correct. Just Breathe Yoga.
Okay.
Demanded I give it up and be a family with my mom, who she shipped out to after my mom's stroke in 2011 to LA, and then like basically shipped me out there. But I went there with like a heart. I was like, I'm going to be a sister and I'm going to be like I'm going to help my mom and I'm going to give up something I built and I love. And the first time I'm financially solvent in my life. It's the first time that year, like 2011 is the first year I'm not like asking my dad for $200 or something. I'm 29, I think. And yeah, it was just like all this stuff, Chad, is now coming so full circle.
Yeah.
Like you found me in what was it, 2020 or something, with when we did Justice for Eric Cummings on MLC.
Yeah,
And,
somebody like, because I always knew about you. Because I mean, I remember Whitney back in the day talking about you, so I knew of your name. And then you were doing the yoga videos and stuff, and that's how you came on my radar. And that's when I reached out. But
I appreciate you for that.
But I always knew. I
I've
knew.
been called crazy. I've been called a drug addict. I've been called everything in the book, mostly by my sister on global microphones, who is a public figure. I am not a public figure.
Especially at
so
the time in
it's-
2012. I mean, you were like so far removed from any of this. You weren't on Dabbleverse shows. I mean, you were like, I knew of you through her, but I never met you. But you weren't like a thing.
I'm not a thing, by the way. Also, this, Chad, in 2012 or 13, I think, when this came up, when this aired, this first time speaking derogatorily and defamatorily about me, that was the height, as you know, of Howard Stern. Like, that was when millions of people were watching. And I think you'll remember this from the Kevin Brennan, from the MLC thing. I said, because all these people are writing me, Ashley, are you okay? Students, friends, ex-boyfriends, people I didn't talk to in years. Ashley, are you okay? Are you a heroin addict? And I'm like, what? And they're like, Whitney's talking about you on Howard Stern. Immediately, I call my sister, Whitney, are you speaking about me on Howard Stern? She goes, Ashley, I didn't say your name.
Oh, okay.
What? You only have one sister.
No one's going to put two and two together.
Relatives.
Yeah, it must be another sister.
But again, no. Again, this is when Howard Stern had the most people watching him. And anyone that knows you're my sister knows I'm your sister. And anyone that knows you're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just.
And when she described you, she goes,
like, I'm so sorry. But then, Chad, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Then, Chad, in 2022, she said, Ashley, you're right. Like, I took my first shot at you on Howard Stern. And I'm like, yeah, that wasn't even a shot. Like, what was that? Like, you demanded I give up my yoga studio. You demanded I move to California. And then you threw Mom and I under the bus because 2 of your shows were canceled in one season. Like, I even asked her, like, did your publicist ask you to do this? Like, how in the world would you do this to a person? It changed the trajectory of my life forever.
Sure.
People either didn't know Whitney had a sister or they thought she was a drug addict, gangrene, heroin addict person.
Well, that's the thing now is like I'm not going to name names, but comedian friends that you probably know, like they're all reporting of Whitney's mental state. Like it's not just you.
Yeah.
So I read your tweets and stuff, and then I'm hearing from other people that don't even know what's going on. I'm like, all right, something's not adding up here. Then I watch her videos of her being so manic. I go, yeah, she's not on the, like, I think there's something to what Ashley's saying here.
So what I will say is I'm always going to pray for my sister and her mental health. I'm praying for my nephew, Henry. I've only ever wanted to be the best big sister to her, but I have 4 things now. Do you want to hear what they are?
Sure.
I've told this to my sister. My sister and I have been texting back and forth the last week or so. I said this to my sister. I don't trust you. I don't respect you. I will not protect you anymore. And I do not fear you anymore.
I mean, she doesn't have that power anymore like she used to. Dan G in the chat says, what does she think Whitney's motivation to slander her sister is? Like, what's her motivation to do that?
I mean, honestly, from the clip that you're watching right now, the 2012 circa 13 Howard Stern,
right?
I think that one was to sort of compensate or something for the cancellation of 2 shows in 1 season. I do not know, but also I think looking back, so I have a crazy propensity to be very naive and we can just call it stupid. But I believed in her, and I
get it.
I wanted to love my sister and be my sister's sister. I didn't give a fuck about her money. I'll never give a fuck about her money. But then when our dad gets sick, it was nasty. And when my mom got sick, it was nasty. I mean, it was all bad. And there's so much that I'm not going to say right now.
I get it.
And I'm going to wait. But so what her motivation is, I don't know, maybe I'm just conjecture, maybe to cover up the fact that she's a drug addict. I do not know. I have no idea about my sister. I have no idea how someone could do this to another person. I literally, I'm like, it's an interesting time right now, Chad, because this is the first time in my life that I don't have this like visceral feeling of wanting to protect her.
And it's right now, the parents
are like, protect her from what? I'm like, you guys don't even know. I'm sorry, what?
And right now, the parents aren't around. It's just you and her at this point. And, you know,
I'm the last standing Cummings that can speak the truth.
Right. Yeah. And it just seems like it's, I mean, I don't know where it goes from here, but, you know, I'm just kind of not investigating, but paying attention. And I go, yeah, I think Ashley's saying something and people need to listen.
I want to say something to you and to anyone that's listening. I appreciate all of you that are the record keepers. I appreciate you.
Yeah, this guy JD Straight Shot says we're all Team Ashley here.
Aw, thank you. And Team Ashley equals like Team the Truth. Team like don't like be weird, like lying about our family, like lying about everything. Whitney at one point said, "Ashley, I lied and it worked." Like her success, and I'm like, did you ever consider your lies about growing up poor and that your dad was this and your mom was that didn't affect any of us and our lives?
So
and
that
you got rich.
So
you got super rich.
So that's false that you guys grew up poor.
Our parents died slowly and like dogs, and Whitney didn't pay for anything. So her saying that she paid for anything is completely ridiculous, and also it makes me want to cry, and I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, now it's I don't care, and it's time to settle up. I'm done. I'm done thinking that my sister and I can never be sisters again. I'm done thinking that she's a normal person in any kind of way, and everything she's done, starting from this clip that you're just playing and from circa 2013, like I am over my dead body. Will she steal more time? This is not even about money. This is about time, life, respect. Like, she stole so much more than money and art.
Right. No, I get it. No, it's I'm trying to. I have empathy to the situation, just kind of watching it from afar,
but she's been hurting so many people for so long, Chad. Like,
I know.
not just you when she pretended she didn't know you or whatever. What was the story when she pretended she didn't know you at that party?
I went to Jeff Ross, just to date myself, his DVD release party, and at the time, Whitney and I were doing open mics all the time. She would pick me up from my place, and it was right when she was getting a little pop, and I remember she was with some high rollers. I forgot who was there. I think Barry Katz was one of them. And I just went up to Whitney.
Barry Katz and I talk all the time.
Yeah. And I just went up to, I go, hey, Whitney. And she just like kind of blew me off. I'm like, what? Like, we were literally just hanging out 2 weeks ago. Like, what are you doing? So I don't know.
Wasn't the story like you guys were at a party and she literally looked at you and like didn't know you or like pretended she didn't know you?
She kind of blew me off. I don't remember exactly. I should probably let it go at this point. It was like 2007. But it was one of those things where it did drive a knife, because I remember going on Cleveland radio and shit talking her on Cleveland radio, and it got back to her. That's how crazy it was back then. This was probably around the time she went on to Stern. She was actually doing the Whitney show with Dalia and the two broke girls. So
right.
Yeah. But
so that was 2000. Just to let you know, I think she broke Roseanne Barr's record of being the youngest woman to sell 2 shows to 2 networks in 2011. So
I mean, she was on fire.
I'm working with attorneys now, and we're going through all of this, and it's all bad. And the saddest thing, Chad, is like, I don't know if you remember this from the MLC thing, is like, I was going after justice for my dad. And then my mom died, and it was like, justice for my parents. You're so funny about the watch.
Yeah.
The watch is a thing. She gave it to my uncle, but then she pretended she had it for me and she was going to have it sent to me. It was a whole quagmire of Whitney chaos that she likes to do. She's the very unwell person, in my opinion, in my personal opinion and experience. But that was I never even factored in what she's done to me. And you said it, Chad, on the MLC Justice for Eric Cummings show. You said, wait, the Howard Stern, like, you're not a public figure. That's defamation.
Yeah. Yeah. If someone's saying recklessly just so she can have a good radio appearance by throwing her sister under the bus for content, like that is defamation.
Well, she has to, so I think she has this, like, I don't know, like, it's like a martyr complex or something. But that whole thing was like, my shows canceled because my mom and my sister my mom had a stroke and my sister's a drug addict. Like, no, your shows got canceled because they sucked.
Yeah,
and people didn't
good.
like them.
Yeah,
that's on you. You weren't even hardly involved in, like, I stayed with my mom for a month and a half when she was in a coma at Georgetown University Hospital. I left my business to do that. Like,
man, yeah, it sucks. I remember when that show first came out, the Whitney sitcom. Were you in LA then?
I moved to LA in November of 2011 per my sister's demands. And she was, I went to a bunch of live shows.
Do you
that were being
remember,
filmed at
like,
NBC.
like you could not, there wasn't a billboard where she wasn't on it. Like, it was over.
Oh my gosh, no. But let me just tell you something about that. That was the most, it literally, anyone can Google this. That was the most aggressive, they call it, I forget the word, Chad. It was the most aggressive,
marketing, right?
Blanket campaign that they had ever done. Like, friends of mine were like, Ashley, I just went to the movies and took I went to take a piss in the bathroom in New York City, and your sister's in the bathroom. Like, she was on buses, it was on billboards.
You couldn't turn anywhere without seeing her. Her and Dalia were everywhere.
No, you could not.
It was insanity. Yeah, I remember that.
With all of that, you couldn't make it work. I don't know. That's on you. That has nothing to do with mom and me. And also, I was drinking wine and smoking weed and running my successful yoga studio. And it was the first time in my life I was financially solvent. It was the first time in my life I didn't have to ask my dad for money, like $500 or $200 a month or whatever to help me out with whatever extra. It was the first time I was paying for everything. The studio was paying for itself. Like my life was perfect.
Right. So, and we're going into the holidays too. So obviously it holds heavier weight too, because you don't want to be on bad terms, but you also got to deal with the reality. This is what it is. These are the cards you're dealt, and this is what you have to deal with. But I do see you somewhat of a victim.
It's been what it is. And my sister's like, you're obsessed with me. I'm like, dude, the only person obsessed with you is you. Like, I have held out in my heart, like, we'll be sisters, we can figure this out. And people are like, why don't you just kiss her ring and apologize? My sister is not, you guys don't get my sister. She's maniacal. She's manipulative. She's one of the most disgusting people I've ever had to deal with. And believe me, I've had to deal with some nasty fucking people. But the fact that my little sister is something I cannot explain. All I can say is war.
Yeah.
And I win.
Well, I think
I hold the sword of truth, and there's nothing. I mean, there's nothing. And I stand tall, and I will not ever fucking back down. Excuse me?
Well, I told you the story, I think, when Whitney's special came out, like the week prior, she sent me these long DMs about, like, I thought we were friends, this, that. And she basically was
Yo,
like...
I have those, by the way, Chad. I have those. So Whitney was texting me yesterday.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're doxing people. And I'm like, who am I doxing? Like, I blocked my sister from Twitter because...
I saw that.
She was like... She was like, I don't even want to know what you call it. She was like reporting every picture of us. And then pictures that she's not even in. I was like, Whitney, stop trying to silence me. Either just like settle up and end this, or like the team of attorneys that's working right now is going to deal with this. So that's why I can't say too much, but it's beyond stupid that I've been here for 13 years and you've been lying about me on global microphones, on Joe Rogan, on Howard Stern, on Mark Maron, on so many podcasts. And you're this like perpetual victim. And it's like, you're a drug addict.
Yeah.
You had a ketamine intervention in 2019. Your friends reached out to me in 2022 to have another intervention about you. It's like beyond comprehension what she thinks she's standing on right now.
Well, it's just funny, like how she's accusing you of all this stuff in 2012. Meanwhile, like it's role reversal. She's almost projecting like this is her she's talking about.
Yes, that's what I said.
Wow.
I mean, I've been saying that, but no one listened. But Chad, I will give you this credit. You paid attention. Because when I started talking about this stuff on YouTube in, 2019, 2020, you found it and you sent it to Kevin or however it went down. Like you emailed me first. But I felt something. Like my dad was like, speak.
Yeah.
Speak. Like speak. And no one was really listening, and everyone will still probably call me like the crazy drug addict sister, blah, 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 blah. Go ahead. But the truth will come out, and it is coming out now. And
I think
I
so
had
too.
to wait this long, so that means interest as well, bitch. Like, I'm like, again, I don't trust her. I don't respect her. I won't protect her anymore, and I do not fear her anymore.
Right. No, you just had to go through the storm, and now people are starting to open their eyes. Because again, and I'm not just saying this because you're on the phone, but I've had comic friends tell me things about her separately, and I'll tell these off the phone because I don't want to put it out there and throw them under the bus. But so yeah, it's not just you; it's other people and her relationships with those people. So it's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all very interesting. And what I get to do now is sit back and relax because I hold the sword of truth and I will put it up to her fucking neck.
Wow. YouTube's
And
terms
I'll
of
keep
service.
doing it.
Yeah.
Well, excuse my language.
No.
YouTube terms of service.
I think that's
No,
what you
I'm saying I
legally have to
hold
say.
the truth.
No, I think you do.
Okay.
I think you do from afar. Like as a guy just
Well,
assessing.
I know I do. You can think whatever you want.
No, I just me judge.
I haven't wanted to do this. I have never wanted to do this. She's like texting me the other day, Chad. Actually, you want to be famous. It's very obvious you want to be famous. I have never wanted to be famous. I think wanting to be famous is a very strange goal for a person to have in life. Like wanting to be rich, I get that. Like that means safe to me, or like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But wanting to be famous is very strange. And in her kitchen, she looked at me one day and she said, I'm like, what? I was like, we were just having a conversation. And she like has this certain face that she makes. I'm like, what? And she's like, I'm just deciding whether or not to make you famous because I'm so good at it. And I was like, no. I don't want to be famous. I want to be your ninja in the background. I want to be always backstage. Like, I never want to be famous. I just want to be your sister.
Oh, you know what's so funny? I remember she was on Rogan and I forgot who they were talking about. They're like, Joe, let's make that person famous. You and me. Let's make them famous. I remember her saying that. So fame is a big thing for her.
Yeah. And for me, it's not. Honestly, I just wanted to be like the best big sister I could be. Even when we weren't speaking, I was like, I would go in and out of periods of like wanting to protect her. That's how I met Mike, David, and Jules, Red Bar. Like I attacked them for talking shit about my sister when I was blocked from my sister's phone. Like, don't talk about my sister. Like I had a mission to save her from the Illuminati or whatever. I didn't know what I was saving her from. But right. I like went in and out of wanting to save her. And, you know, meanwhile, she was just lying about me and lying about our family. And it's the jig is up.
Right.
That's what I'll say.
No. You got any live streams coming up? Or you got anything you want to promote?
Yes. Dave, Sarah, and I will be dabbling in yoga soon this week. And then I'm also interviewing all of the hospice. Like, so I manage my mom's hospice. Whitney went on a live stream recently. Like, if you guys want to blame me for Riyadh, blame my mom. What? So I'm interviewing the hospice nurses.
By the way, she handled that so poorly, that festival. Just say you went there for the money and shut the fuck up.
Or whatever. And also, like, I don't know if you saw this, but like a Red Bar, I did an interview with a Red Bar World channel. Shout out to them. When she did her like New Year's, like I'm gonna be a MAGA person or whatever she did, the New Year's thing, she's like, and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. I'm like, wait, back that up. What did she say about the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia? Like that didn't age well. And also this, a woman who's pretending to stand up for women. You're going to go do comedy in a place where women will never, ever be allowed to stand up and do comedy.
They're getting beheaded.
You got
literally.
it.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. Just say I did it for the money. Like I did it for the money. Like Dice. That's why
but
you
to
did.
Blame my mom, who suffered for 13 years under Whitney's watch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a weird thing, man. That's a tough one.
Pun intended.
You're about your dad?
No, I said my mom suffered. Both of them suffered. Everything is under Whitney's watch. Yes, pun intended.
There it is. All right. Well, Ashley, we'll look forward. Tell Dave Sarah to calm down with the trolling. Like it's like he's out of control.
I cannot rein in Dave Sarah. You can't ask me to do this. I'm fighting the mafia right now.
I got
I'm
you.
busy.
I'm fighting. I'm out there fighting too. I got it.
God bless you and happy holidays. And thank you for bringing awareness to the situation.
Oh, absolutely. I'm watching it because it's interesting, you know?
I appreciate the record keepers. I appreciate the people that will know the truth. And I dare anyone to find a picture of my sister before 2012 with an animal, please.
Ooh, okay.
I'll pay you. Let's make this a game, because literally celebrities have to choose a cause. Animals can't speak. Andrew Schultz said it. Whitney, remember when you called me and you said these people think I give a fuck about animals? Like it's all coming. Like Whitney thinks she's gotten away with all this stuff, and she hasn't. The one thing that she betted on is that I would die or go crazy. And thank God none of those things happened. But it's not like, Chad, like I should have gone crazy. I should be dead for all intents and purposes. It's kind of insane that she thinks she's just standing on stupid. She's engaged to a man who beat and raped his wife. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, do a deep dive on that guy. Yeah, look into the
like her ship is sinking. Her house of cards built on lies. I wish my parents were here because,
right.
I shouldn't be fighting this battle alone.
I get it. Well, listen, I don't want to keep you too much. I'll give you a call off mic so we could talk more personal. But thank you for your time, and we got the word out, and the chat is all on your side. So, Team Ashley.
Bless you. Okay. Love you, Chad. Bye.
You as well. Bye. There's Ashley Cummins on the Lawson's Chip Dip Hotline. Breaking scoops, getting down to the bottom. That was all Dan G, by the way. He suggested me call her, so he is the executive producer for this show. Wow, what a show, guys. A lot has happened, right? A lot has happened today. I want to thank everyone that's participated, everybody that gifted memberships. And again, Dan G, thank you very much. Johnny Carson gifting 5, Brian Clowder gifting 1. Thank you very much. Can you guys just consider it? Consider signing up to the Patreon World War Z for as little as $5 for this will be up with video and audio. And I'm going to be doing something with Sam Tripoli later on this week. Patreon.com/World War Z. We're going to get out of here because the Z-Man is hungry, and we've done almost 2.5 hours. Thank you for your participation. But what did we learn on the show today? We learned the roles are reversed from 2012 to 2025. We learned that Whitney's the actual drug addict who needs an intervention and rehab. That's right, Fernham. What did we learn? We learned the Drunk Dial Hotline is cooking for the holidays. You guys have been calling it the whole show. You've been calling it the whole show. 323-977-9642. Kevin's going on after me. He's got a show ready to roll, so go over to the Kevin Brennan channel. Chicken something. True story. Chicken something. We learned that Whitney is an awful sister. Yeah. I forgot to read this, Jack. Kevin Brennan didn't get paid for November. His channel is under strike suspension. Red Bar passed away in his sleep before Thanksgiving after struggling with lupus. And the Cumming sisters are crackpots. Some of the above is true. I believe Red Bar's no longer with us. Kevin did get paid because he sent me over a very nice Venmo. I'm not going to lie. Thank you. Thank you. We learned that Ashley talks a lot. That's good for podcasting. That's good for podcasting. I like a person that talks. We learned Zumock went bye-bye. I mean, I warned him. I said, just stop. Make it transformative. Do something. Like, you're playing with fire with your channel, just rebroadcasting. I even said when I was doing it, shut it down. Wait till it's over and make your clips and your little thing. We also learned that TARDS rules. TARDS a real thing, Dan. Don't get it twisted. We are the #1 news source. Yes, we learned that Win by 2 John is an asshole. Wait, that's just a fact. I mean, he's won nobody over, for sure. KK, how are you spending your holidays? I need a full report.
How are you spending your holidays? Merry Christmas to KK and everyone involved. Oh, we also learned that Brian Clowder is now a moderator. Yay!
The Seaman is on the attack! I placed your skates! Show me out like guilty! And for one good day, I thought it was squashed! Ray DeVito wishes us well, the mud shark is coming to say your show sucks! Caitlin Clark rules! mugshot is coming to say your show sucks. Caitlin Clark rules. The monster dick, I thought it was squashed.